Hello builders and flyers, Skypilot here. Welcome to my channel. Pretty excited. Firstly, apologies for the mess. I've got stuff everywhere on the workbench. I have been doing some soldering and some configuring, which I'll get to shortly. The purpose of this video is to have a quick yarn and obviously a nice big shout out and thanks to my really good friends at MEPS for providing me with 4 of these terrific little MEPS FPV Brushless motors. I have opted for the 2306 2450 kV for my revival project of my HGLRC Sector 5. My motors had gone on that for some time. I did a quick comparison with the old motors compared to the new, and these are a lot lighter, which is really good. Check out the website. I'm going to have a link below where you can get these motors from. Really good price. Hopefully I'll have a little code there so you guys can have a bit of a discount as well, but there's certainly all shapes and sizes to fit all. And as you can see, I've gone for the cool looking orange ones for my project. What I'm going to do is unbox one of these motors, because as you can see I've already wired 3 up. Show you guys what you get inside, have a quick talk about the motors themselves, chuck them on the scales, see where we go from there. Not entirely sure what's going to happen after that. Let's go. Certainly premium packaging for sure. Space MEPS motor, and the Chinese there. What the motor is. Slide the cover off there. Over there somewhere safe. And you can see it's surrounded by some nice, quite dense foam, which is going to be really good for protection for when it is in transit. So we'll just pull the motor out of there carefully. Got a bag of goodies, anti-moisture bag, get rid of that. Nice long cables for your project. Quick to put them down. We're looking at about 6 inches of cable, so that's pretty handy. I'm cutting off about 2 inches for my Sector 5. Underneath the foam here, you can get it out, there's a little booklet which says space and a bit of information about the company. Really good. And put that over there. Let's chuck them on the scales. Text and specs are online. Like I said before, the link is below. Looking at yeah, 30 grams, tad over, pretty handy. 33 my previous motors were, so yeah, significant weight advantage. They do talk about these being an ultra lightweight design. I do like how an Allen screw will actually pull these completely apart should you need to replace anything, rather than replacing the whole motor itself, which is pretty good, which is a really good idea. Yeah, the Unibel design looks super strong. They built for torque, built for reliability, durability, and nice and light. So what more can you ask for in a motor, really? And really good price too. Available in a number of colours. So you got orange, cool grey, a funky little fluorescent green, and a cyan or cayenne colour, however you want to pronounce it. And of course KB does differ with these as well. Quickly have a look in the bag, let you know what's in the bag, so you know what you need and don't need. We'll talk about a couple of things in here. So yeah, it does have a prop nut, which is always very handy, and they are all clockwise screw on as well. There's no counterclockwise or anything like that. Comes with 2 different size hex screws. Also comes with a very small washer, little O-ring, tiny screw should you wish to take the bell off, etc. if you want to get in inside the guts for whatever reason. I do like how it comes with a shorter and a longer hex screw. What you want to make sure is if you've got a thin arm on your quad, don't use the long one and push it all the way through and pierce your wiring underneath, otherwise she's dead as a doornail. So just be aware of that. I've actually used a long one on the outside and a shorter one on the inside, because this is quite a thick frame on the HGLRC. Super keen to see how this bird flies now. I'm going to get cracking, solder up the last motor, have a bit of a test flight. I've got some nice Azura props on here. she's going to look pretty cool. Underfly. I've had this drone for some time now, and it's one of my favourites, so yeah, it seems all fair that I put these motors on. Should fly really nicely. Can't wait. Let's get cracking. Let's wire up the last one, and I'll show you guys a quick line of sight before I put it back together. Right, I'll plug in my homemade cooling pad. I do like running a fan, especially if you're running 1200 watt VTX. She's going to get pretty hot pretty quickly, unless you want to fry your circuitry. Yeah, I'll suggest investing in one as well. Really handy. Okay, everything's out of the way that should be. I'm going to plug it in, and it's going to make sure everything is responding how it should be. And then I'm just going to put everything together. I'm not going to put it together properly. I'm just going to basically bodge it up. Not even going to put the rest of the canopy on. And I'm going to see if this thing flies. Oh, that's a good sound. Let's get a mini. Okay, we have VTX, which is cool. One number 4. I just want to see if we have motor spinning. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Very good. Really good. Excellent.
Receiver still connected.
Thank you. Turn that off. Quickly put it together, put some props on, and gonna head outside, and I'll just do a quick line of sight. See how it flies before the end of the video. It's gonna be good. Okay, as promised guys, my awesome little MEPS motors on here. I shall quickly fry it up. I'm not going to have a fly today. The weather's a bit sketchy. She's about to rain, but I will have a quick launch so you guys can have a listen to these cool space motors. Let's launch it, see how she sounds. Ooh, they sound pretty good. Awesome sounding motor guys, absolutely. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the sky. Got some different props on now, some HQ props, just so you guys can hear the difference. The Azuras work a real treat. Let's have a comparison. It's going to be good having a rip around this. MEPS motors, 10 out of 10 guys. See you in the sky. Bye for now.